Here are 3 things you can do before you go on maternity leave to set yourself up for success on your return to work. Hi, I'm Ice2. I'm a mum of 2 girls. I've been working in media and marketing for the past 15 years and I'm currently on my 2nd maternity leave. My first tip is to write yourself a really detailed handover. Now you might think, well, someone's going to be taking on my role, I don't need to do that. But I think it's really key to write yourself a detailed handover full of all the things that you feel like you might not need to share with someone else. So that might be where your passwords are saved, how do you do your expenses, and who is it in IT that owes you a favour. Write it all down, because trust me, when you come back from maternity, however long later, you're going to be thinking, who am I and what did I do? And it's going to be so invaluable to have written yourself that list in advance. My next tip is the wins folder. Now you may have heard this tip, which is essentially to create a folder within your email inbox, and every time someone emails you praise or encouragement, to file it into your win folder. So typically this advice is given in relation to promotions. So when you come up for your appraisal with your manager, you've got tangible examples of things that you've achieved throughout the past year, for example, that you can bring to the table and put you in the best possible position to negotiate. But I think you can take it one step further for maternity. So don't just have your win folder in your email inbox. Create a folder on your desktop where you put in examples of work that you're really proud of. And as soon as you come back from maternity leave, the first thing I want you to do is go to that folder and read through examples of past work and give yourself that confidence to know that you can achieve that level of success and more again. My third tip is around the pension gap. When women come to retirement, we typically end up with a much smaller pension pot than our male counterparts, because we tend to be the ones that take the time out of our career to look after children. And while we're doing that, we're of course contributing less to our pensions. Unless you're in a really privileged position where you're going to be earning your full salary throughout the duration of your maternity leave, chances are you're going to be paying in less to your pension during this time too. So I recommend getting ahead of this problem and start overpaying into your pension as soon as possible. I also recommend, if you do have a partner, sitting down with them and looking in a way that you can balance this so that it's not just coming from your salary. Maybe that's that you have a salary sacrifice, but then you contribute less somewhere else within the household, or maybe that's that your partner pays directly into your pension pot. Either way, just make sure you find a way that it's balanced, because as women, we just never know what's going to happen, and it's so important that we financially protect ourselves. I'd love to hear from you. What things did you do before you went on maternity leave that really helped once you came back? Or what are the things now that you've gone back to work that you really wish you had done?